Hello BookTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to Book Babble. Today I'm going to be doing my September book haul. I didn't have very many books to haul this month until this past weekend when I attended the SFSE convention where I talked on a panel or a workshop with PT over at PT Hilton. He is a booktuber and an author, so I will link him down below if you want to go check him out. Please do. His first book is an adult science fiction, I believe, and I've heard really great things about it. I haven't had a chance to read it yet because I just got a copy this weekend, but yes, definitely go check him out. I had a blast at the SFSE conventions. I met so many great authors, but I'll talk to you guys about them when I haul the books that I got from them. First, I'm going to haul the books that I got from the library this month, and the first one I got was Firewalker by Josephine Angelini. This is the second book in the Trial by Fire series, I believe, and I've heard some really great things about this. My good friend Chloe over at the Brunette Bibliophile raves about the first book, and she was super excited about this one, so I'm excited to read it. I still need to read the first one, but hopefully I can get to that soon. The next one I got was Ash and Bramble. This is by Sarah Prenius, and this is a Cinderella retelling, and y'all know I love my retellings. If I come across one, I have to read it. Next, I got The Death Code by Lindsay Cummings. I read The Murder Complex last month, I believe, and I loved it, and I just absolutely need to know what happens in the second one. This series is just absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to read this one, and I think the third one comes out very soon. And the last library book that I got this month was The Scorpion Rules by Erin Bow. This was a highly anticipated book for a lot of people in BookTube this year, in this season, and it's about like a whole bunch of kids who are the sons and daughters of kings and queens and presidents, and just basically the children of rulers of countries, and they all go to the same school to learn about history and government and all of that good stuff. So this sounds really interesting. I got 2 books in the mail this month. The first one is The Elite by Kira Cass, and these 2 books are part of the book swap, the BookTube book swap thing on Twitter, hashtag thingamabob, and I had a hard copy of The Elite by Kira Cass, and I really wanted a paperback copy because my copies of the selection and the one are both in paperback, so I really wanted a paperback to match, so I, could match everything, and I was like, if anyone wants to trade my hardcover for a paperback, let me know. And so I traded, and I got my Elite, and then because I was trading a brand new hard copy, I was like, do you mind adding in another paperback so that it evens out? And she's like, absolutely, and she sent me Unravel Me by Tara Mafi. I am planning on reading Shatter Me and Unravel Me hopefully in the very near future because I am buddy reading this series with Gwen from, I cannot remember her name for her channel, but I will link it down below. But I know her name is Gwen. But I always want to say the Gwendolyn reading method, but that's someone else that's not the same person. I mean, they're both named Gwen, but anyway, so those are the 2 books that I bought this week, or this month. The rest of these books that I'm about to haul, I got at the SFSE convention, or I got them signed at the convention, and I just wanted to kind of haul those signatures as well, I guess. And the very first thing that I did at the convention was I interviewed Maria V. Snyder. A couple months ago, I emailed her, and I said, we're both attending the SFSE convention, and I'd love to sit down with you and interview you for my channel, and she was so nice, and she agreed to let me interview her. And she also signed my copy, or a copy, of Shadow Study, and which is her newest book in the, I can't remember the name of it, but I know it's a companion series to the study series, the Poison Study series, and I'm going to be giving this book away. The giveaway is supposed to end tomorrow or today, I believe, but I am going to be extending it for another week because of this video and because of the interview that's going up later on today. So I'm going to be extending the giveaway, and so it's going to be linked down below if you guys are interested in winning a copy of Shadow Study by Maria V. Snyder. The only necessary requirement for the giveaway is that you be a subscriber of my channel, but there's a bunch of other extra entries as well if you guys want to do those. So yeah, go check out the link and look out for my interview video that will be up in about an hour. So after my interview with Maria V. Snyder, I started looking around the convention and at all the booths and everything like that. And there was one booth that was a used bookstore, and they were selling some cheap books. And they had a copy of Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. And this is the only book in the series that I do not own, so I went ahead and picked up this. And it was really cheap. It was only like $5. So that was a super good deal. And I think a portion of it went to like charity or something like that. And then there was a bunch of like independent author booths that I went to, and I picked up this copy of Reckless Magic by Rachel Higginson. She was kind enough to give me this to read and review. Super, super sweet girl. Love her. She is fabulous. She's got this gorgeous blonde curly hair, and the bottom of it is dyed pink, and I love her to death, and her book covers are gorgeous. She's actually a pretty popular author, even though she is completely independent published, and she does all of her own, or I don't think she does the covers, but like the covers, even though they're independently published, I think are gorgeous. And this is the first book in a series, and she wrote on here in the inside, which I love, Elizabeth, dream recklessly, live fearlessly, love endlessly, Rachel Higginson. So that was super, super sweet of her. I got a copy of Matanzas Moon by author Elizabeth Raven, and the reason why I asked to review this, I asked for a review copy from her, and she so graciously gave one to me, which is super, super sweet of her, and it is signed. And the reason why I picked this up is because Matanzas is the name of a fort in St. Augustine, and I am from St. Augustine. It is the oldest city in the United States, and it is just the most gorgeous history-filled city I have ever seen. It's just so beautiful, and I love it, and it's right on the water, and one of the forts in St. Augustine is called Matanzas, and so I was like, is that like St. Augustine Matanzas? And she's like, yes. And so we connected on our love of St. Augustine, and I guess it's set in St. Augustine about this like metaphysical store, and I'm all about that, so I'm really excited to read this for her. She was super, super sweet lady. Definitely go check this out, especially if you're into like metaphysical stuff or paranormal and old school cities, because St. Augustine is amazing. Then I got a copy of Dark Hope by H.D. Smith. She gave me this copy again as a review. Super, super nice author. Oh, it's not signed. I thought she had signed it, but that's okay. And I'm pretty sure this is like a paranormal or urban fantasy type book, and I'm pretty excited about reading this one too. All of the authors were so nice, including P.T. Hilton, who gave me his book Regulation 19, and P.T. Hilton was the author and booktuber that I hosted the booktube panel with, so that was super exciting. I loved speaking at the booktube panel. I had so much fun. So many people asked questions and all that good stuff, and PT, since I met him in person, he gave me a signed copy of his book, which was super, super nice of him. And then my husband got all 4 of the Ender's Game series books signed by Orson Scott Card, who was at the convention. He was doing this really long, like 3-hour writing workshop my husband attended, and he really enjoyed that. I didn't want to go, but that's a whole other video. And he signed all of these for him. The first one says, to Chase, friend of Ender, and then there was a couple in here that were really funny that he signed, and there's like a backstory to it. My husband is a mechanic, and he brings his books to work with him so that if there's like no cars coming, it's a slow day, or if he's like on his lunch break, he can read his books. And it doesn't matter how hard you scrub car grease, it does not like come off at all. So his books get very like black and smudged and gross and stuff from his hands, and it's just really, really hard to get that grease off. So it's like basically impossible to keep his books clean. And I guess Orson Scott Card had made a comment about it. My husband told him why, and he wrote in there, be kind to the trees on this book, which I thought was funny. And then on this one, the last book in the series, which my husband actually has not had a chance to read yet, so it's still nice, new, clean, and gorgeous, he wrote in here, he said, where is it? Oh, there it is. He said, to Chase, did you wash your hands? And so I thought that was really cute and funny of him to do that. I guess he's sort of a nice guy. We just don't, mesh on our political beliefs. But, anyway, like I said, video for another day. And the last book that I'm going to haul for you guys is The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente. I have read this book already, but she had a booth there and she was selling some of her books, and so I bought this beautiful UK copy of the first book in the Fairyland series, and I had her sign it for me, and that was super sweet. I had to catch her really quick because we were leaving early. There was like this big signing event, but we were leaving early. So after one of the panels that she was on, I tried to catch her really, really quick, and it was just like a really short thing. I was like, "Can you please sign my book?" And she's like, "Yes." And I didn't want her to sign it to me to make it out to Elizabeth, because I intended on giving it away, but like we had these name tags with our names on it, and so she just like saw my name and did it anyway. And I didn't really ask her to, but that's okay. She made it out to me, and I mean, if you guys are willing to, if you guys want a giveaway for this book, even though it is made out to me, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I can give this away to you guys. But I doubt some of you guys will want it made out to someone else. I don't know. But if you are interested in a giveaway for this, even though it's made out to me, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll think about doing that. So yeah, that's all the books that I hauled this month, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!